Hey, classic. Public Enemy, He Got Game. One of the best records, man, hip hop ever came out with. Real talk, low key. He has this line in there where he was like, "White men in suits don't have to jump. Still 1,001 ways to lose with the shoes." Every time I watch, especially it's NBA season right now, every time I'm watching, especially the white folks up front because they got the money to pay for the seats, I always think about that line. That's what I'm talking about. That's some shit that hits deep. It ain't no fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about He Got Game for a second. This song came out in 98. From what I understand, it didn't even crack Billboard. Because like I said, nobody really in rap gives a fuck about what did something do in Billboard. So the moment when you Kendrick stands and Cole stands start talking about, yo, this shit go double platinum, blah, blah, you have to understand that Mayo don't want to hear real shit, okay? That's the fact of the matter, okay? Shit like this where someone's like, white men in suits don't have to jump, still 1,001 ways to lose with the shoes. Nobody's trying to hear that, okay? That shit's too raw for people, so it will never get that play. Now, among us, for example, we might listen to it and check for it for sure because it means something to us. You know what I'm saying? About us, I mean people in the black community, okay? Public Enemy are respected because they kept it 100, right? Their lyrics were direct because when you're talking about some real shit, when you're talking about, you know, whether it be poverty, institutional racism, you know, shit that's actually worth talking about, you got to be direct. It's not, we don't dance around the shit. We don't talk, oh, you know, I'm a big hypocrite and start off the song talking about how you're a big hypocrite, but you're black as an Aryan, rambling and shit like that. Keeping shit vague and messy. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just giving content without no context. And that's the problem I have with a lot of these rappers, especially with someone like a Kendrick that y'all put on a fucking pedestal. The motherfucker's just giving you content. There is zero context to what he's saying. And that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? In fact, all he's doing is muddying the fucking water. You know what I mean? Like, here, I'll give you pain. You know, I'm in pain. My brother sells work. You know, my homie got shot. They don't fuck your bitch, right? You know, I'm sad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just content. There's zero context to that shit. In fact, what really your boy K-Dot is doing is playing into this noble savage bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, there's all this, like, you know, crazy things going on around me. You know, people getting shot, the hood, the homies. But I got God. You know, I's a praying man. I was a praying man, massa. Fuck out of here. Anyway, I can go deep with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not impressed. You look at someone like Public Enemy, they kept it a fucking buck. They just said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just straight, flat out. Motherfuck him and John Wayne. You know what I'm saying? White America went, or I mean, those who heard it anyways, right? And look, I should clarify something here, okay? When I say mayo, okay, obviously I mean white people, most white people. Not all white people are mayo like that, right? Like I said, I've talked about this before, okay? I like people in general. I'm a people person. I really am. I love all kinds of people. Everybody is cool. It's not about race. But again, the world is constructed by race. So I understand how this shit goes. And to pretend like it's not is goofy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. Do most white people, like, have a thing where they have this sort of, you know, willful blindness about the issues of race and the realities of race and how the world's been set up? Yes, absolutely. That's mayo, right? Are there some white people who are informed, who are cool people, who are just, even if they're not the most well-read about racism, it's not like you have to be, but are they just genuinely great people who are, you know, cool and respect everyone, love everyone? Of course there are, right? Because human beings are human beings. There's all kinds of human beings out there. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that some shit is mayo, I'm saying that it's part of this sort of like more mass collective consciousness where shit is bland. You know, nothing is really said, you know, outspoken in terms of, you know, coming from the black community. Real shit. It's very performative when black artists are trying to sell to this community. It's vague. It's not threatening. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit, obviously. Especially as a black artist myself, I look at it kind of like, why are we here? We're in 2022 and we're still being vague about certain things. Like, why? Like, we should be out in the open and talking about things. That's how we improve. That's how we get better, right? And PE to me, like I said, exemplify that. They talked about some real ass shit, you know, and You look at PE, like, you don't see that energy in rap anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to get on. They want to be, they want to be put on pedestals and shit like that. And again, the rap community in terms of who listens to rap is way bigger now than it was obviously in the 90s. The 90s, it was obviously becoming mainstream, but it was still listened to by a fewer amount of people, right? So that's why, to a certain degree, it was more niche, but it was more centered around, like, the community was there. Whereas now it's like it's casuals. It's aimed at casuals. It's basically pop music, urban pop, right, as I call it. The thing about Public Enemy, like I was trying to say with that song with He Got Game, that song is so fucking dope, right? My parents, who don't listen to rap, who came out, were adults before the rap generation, because again, a lot of black adults at that time didn't understand rap, didn't get into rap, because to be fair, they're listening to all this great music. They're witnessing James Brown in his prime, Parliament. They're coming out, they're listening to some really cool shit. They're already adults. So this new kid shit that's, mixing music and stuff like that, they don't quite get it. I'm not saying that all of them didn't get it, because there are definitely older folk that got it right away. But there's some that just didn't. And what I'm trying to say is that we live in a world now where rap is omnipresent. It's everywhere. And it wasn't like that before. You know what I'm saying? In fact, rap had to really fight to get some fucking credibility. And that's why when we talk about the legends of this rap shit, the Nas's, the Public Enemies, the Busta Rhymes of the world, what they did was they made music so fucking undeniable that you look dumb after a while not liking hip-hop. And that's kind of the point. That's how you become a legend. They broke the mold in such a way musically that even people who were on the outside were like, nah, I gotta give these guys props. These guys are ill. And that's what I'm saying about this Public Enemy record. My parents love this He Got Game record. Straight up. Because it's fire. They're like, he's spitting. Yeah, he's spitting. They can remember what he's saying. That's what I'm talking about with quotables. Like, the stuff that Chuck is saying on this is quotable after quotable. And it's shit that you remember. You know what I mean? And it's direct. It's to the point. I've seen people on this channel say, yo, I don't like rhymes. Tochi doesn't like rhymes. He just likes a hard beat. You wish, man. You wish. I like rhymes too, of course. I'm a hip-hop dude. Of course I like rhymes. I'm just trying to say that there is an order, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion as an informed fan, there is an order of importance. And I'm saying that a nice rhyme, if you don't have a great beat, like with He Got Game, which is a great beat, right? And the vocals are great vocals. If you don't have those to begin with, nobody cares what you have to say. Having a great beat and having great vocals is like the setup, right? It's a very essential setup, the foundation for the song to be listened to. So once you have that, then it's like, okay, what are you saying? Let me listen to what you're saying. But without a hot beat and without a fucking great vocal, I don't even care what you have to say. And we've seen this happen countless times in hip hop. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So again, you can sit here and like the little guys in the comment section, and I love all your comments, even the dweeby ones. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to comments, You can try to spin it and say, yo, Tochi you don't like rhymes. You don't know rhymes like that. Nah, I know rhymes, man. I'm a hip-hop dude. I know good writing when I see it. And your boy Kendrick, it's Kendrick season right now, right? Your boy Kendrick can't write rhymes like that, man. His rhymes are not good. There's no way you can kind of spin it. You're gonna try and say, oh, but he's saying about this and that. Yeah, it's choose your own adventure rap. Choose your own adventure of the mayo variety. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit you with content tip, cliche shit. Brenda's got a baby type ass rhymes, but all the different flavors with no context, no connection between any of them, no thought, no independent spin on any of that shit. It's just content without context. And that's essentially why we're in this problem to begin with. Because you don't provide context, people don't learn nothing. The people that listen to Kendrick Lamar ain't learning shit about black community or black struggle or anything. They don't give a fuck. That's what you guys, y'all gonna figure this out. I mean, again, I've seen this before, and that's why I'm like, I'm just not really, amused. But you'll see. The same people crying, Fantano, the heart hit me. You think Fantano knows shit about black community? Do you think he even gives a shit? Really? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, it's here. It's in one ear, out the other. Okay? Content without context. That's a problem.